In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 5 tips so that you can enjoy your Christmas, enjoy your New Year, enjoy your New Year's Eve celebrations guilt-free. So stay tuned.
An African woman, strong, powerful. Let go.
Hello everybody, welcome to another episode on the YAJE channel. My name is YAJE, and on YAJE Practical Nutrition and Fitness, we share weight management tips, healthy recipes, mindset, fitness, motivation, and anything along those lines. So if that's your kind of jam, you are in the right place. Welcome to the tribe. So we're all gonna go to these Christmas parties, these New Year's Eve parties, these birthday parties. It's a festive season, so there's a chance that you are going to overeat above your calorie allowance, and then that can result in weight gain. So how do you manage that? For me, I try to practice intermittent fasting, which just means that I try to shift my eating window. If I know that I'm gonna have a party in the evening, say a Christmas party at 4 p.m., I might want to just delay my eating window until that time. In other words, skip breakfast, skip that, what we refer to as breakfast, because I know the conventional advice is eat something before you go to the party, but let's not kid ourselves. We all know that by the time you eat breakfast in the morning and you have a party at 4 o'clock in the evening, you will still be hungry, and you will show up and that fufu and that kati and that thing, it go there for table, and you go still chop and the same way like say you know we don't chop breakfast. So my advice now say on Christmas Day or New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, whatever it is you're celebrating for that day, just plan ahead of time and see if you can skip a meal or you can eat lightly throughout, because we all know you will show up there and there will be this delicious meal that you just cannot stop. So instead of risking going above your calorie allowance, I would suggest that you just practice a little bit of an intermittent fasting. Trust me, you're not going to die. Just drink water, eat something really light, and then save your calories to enjoy the big meal later on so you can enjoy it guilt-free. When it comes to treats, what is worth it and what is not worth it? Decide ahead of time what it will be that you can indulge in. Okay, it shouldn't be your regular everyday thing. This thing has to be so worth it, so amazing, that it's worth the calories for you to indulge in. That's what I personally do. So if I put it in my mouth and it doesn't taste as amazing as I thought it would be, I can go and spit it right out. So make sure that the treat you're gonna indulge in is worth it. Okay, the treat has to be worth it before you indulge in. If you put it in your mouth and it's really not the best ching ching or the best puff puff or the best donut or the best cake that you've ever eaten, if it's just your regular grocery store cake, ask yourself if it's worth it. Okay, in my opinion, it's not worth it. So in that case, I will encourage you not to ruin your hard-earned work that because of some mediocre treat. So make sure that the treat you're going to indulge in is worth it, and plan ahead of time in case you're going to some kind of party, the kind of thing that you choose to enjoy. For me, typically it's like boiled peanuts and maybe plantain chips. Those are the two things that I consider treats for me. So if I go and the peanuts are not the best, they're not properly prepared, I don't think I'm gonna waste my calories on that. Same for the plantain chips. So make sure that the treat is worth it. So how do you manage your alcohol intake in such a way that you enjoy it and yet you don't ruin your goals? So that's the question. How I do it, that's what I'm gonna share with you. I like to enjoy a glass of wine or two. But here's the thing. It's not just any kind of wine. not just any kind of alcohol. By that, what I'm trying to encourage you to do is to set some boundaries, okay? Set some boundaries, right? It's not worth it to just drink some mediocre thing and then you wake up the next morning with a splitting headache. You cannot function, yet you did not really enjoy yourself. So the idea with alcohol and things along those lines is pleasure, right? So you have to find that happy spot between pleasure and your goals, right? That bliss point. What is that point when you've had just enough? Okay, so for me, it looks like not just drinking anything, right? Trying to find something that is worth it. And by worth it, I have my own personal boundaries around the kind of alcohol that I would drink. So I'm encouraging you to set some kind of boundaries around the kind of alcohol that you will consume as well. This is a practical implementation strategy. You will drink water. Make it a goal to drink water after one booze, okay? So you can just say, for every 1 glass of wine I drink, I will drink 2 cups of water. Every 1 glass of wine, I drink 2 cups of water. At the very least, it will keep you hydrated and you will not be hungover the next day. And it will also reduce the amount of alcohol that you do consume. So keep this in mind. So the practical implementation tip again is to set boundaries around the kind of alcohol that you would drink, and then also make sure that you drink water after each cup or each glass or each bottle of alcohol. You determine what that is for you. I know we are all busy running around trying to get ready, and working out is probably the last thing on your mind, but let me encourage you. Even if you don't exercise, you still have to move your body. You still have to move your body. If you have one of these tracking watches, a Fitbit, Apple Watch, or whatever that you use to track your steps, now is the time to make sure that you're getting in your minimum of 10,000 or 12,000 or 15,000 steps a day, no matter what. Make sure that you're tracking and you're getting that movement in. It matters. It really matters. So keep moving. And if you don't have time for a full-blown workout, movement snacks. You can do 10 burpees. You can do push-ups. You can do squats when you use the toilet. You can fit in this little 2-3 minute bursts of exercise throughout the day. And trust me, at the end of the day, it all counts. It all matters. So it's important that you keep showing up, keep moving, fit in exercise as often as you can during this period. Particularly on days like the Christmas day or New Year's day or whatever day that you have a party, do not miss a workout. That's the day to do a hard workout, to push yourself if you can, and just, get into that place where you are, where when you eat, you've created some kind of deficit so that when you eat, the chances are that it's not going to be converted to fat and stored as body fat, right? Because you want to deplete your glycogen, your muscle glycogen, your liver glycogen store, so that in case you enjoy a treat or two, the first place to go isn't around your thighs and around your hips, so that it can be stored in your liver as liver glycogen or in your muscles as muscle glycogen. So do a hard workout on the days that you definitely have a big event, and then every other day make sure you maintain movement. You maintain movement by getting your minimum of 10,000 or 12,000 or 15,000 steps a day, and then fitting in short bursts of exercise throughout the day. Jump rope, jumping jacks, 2-3 minutes here. They all count. And then the last, to make sure you preserve the good habits. Whatever good habits that you've successfully built throughout this year, whether it be eating vegetables, drinking your water, maintaining a good sleep schedule, whatever good habits that you've built that have enabled your success so far, make sure you preserve them. This is not the time to let go of your vegetables just because you want to enjoy ching ching or whatever. Make sure that your daily non-negotiables, whatever that they are for you. For me, is getting my 2 liters of water every day. That's a goal at least. For me, it's eating at least 5 servings of vegetables every single day, and then exercising every day. Whatever your daily non-negotiables are, the good habits that you've successfully established and you're practicing daily, this is not the time to let go. This is not the time to let go. Make sure that you preserve those habits. So even if you plan to eat cake or drink whatever on that day, still make sure you're drinking your water. Make sure you had your vegetables in. Keep those good habits. So those were my 5 tips to enjoy your holiday guilt-free and not gain weight. If you found any of them useful, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell so that each time we upload a new episode, it finds you. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.
An African woman, strong, powerful. Let go.